الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى.
1249 1249 Reading 1249 talks about إذا كان له رأس ماله 100 dinar. Now again, for the business capital of investment, you have like 100 euro. 100 euro, it is your capital of investment. From this 100 euro, obviously we are talking about once upon a time where in 100 euro you can hire a shop, you can hire, maybe this example can be implemented somewhere in Senegal or Mali or some poor countries where you can still hire a shop for 1 euro or 2 euro. So if somebody hired a shop, rented a shop, okay, rented a shop, so if somebody rented a shop or hired a shop for 10 euros, so there is the rent money, it is going away. Remember, capital of investment, the Islamic legislative system respects it. So the Islamic legislative system wants you to secure your capital of investment, which is Khums paid, and we discussed this previously. So let's say this person, he rented out a shop. He had a capital of investment for 100 euro. He rented in, he took a lease of a shop in 10 euros. And then he decorated the place and made it ready for business, okay, for 10 more euros. So how many euros? 10 euros were for hiring, leasing. 10 euros were for equipments and all those things he needs in the shop. At the end of the year, he found that he had 100 euro, okay, savings, income. So he found that at the end of the year, he had 100 euros of saving. Okay, so what should we do here? وَجَدَ مَالَهُ يَبْلُغُ مِئَةٍ كَانَ عَلَيْهِ خُمْسُ الْآلَاتِ فَقَطْ. So what should we do the khums? Remember, your capital of investment, the money that goes away from your capital, like fees, rents, workers, bills, whatever you pay for the something which doesn't have a substitute. Remember that word substitute we used. Doesn't have a substitute. Okay, it's gone. So we will say that rent is gone, fees gone, everything. So 10 euros are gone. How much you had? 100 euro. 10 euros are gone, rent. 10 euros were equipments, correct? Now those equipments, are they there or they are done, finished, deteriorated? So they are there, obviously. So we will say you have to pay the khums of the equipments because they are there. They are there. So the amount, 10 euros, which is in your saving. So basically, in general, 10 euros are not exempt of the equipments in the shop. 10 euros which is gone, they are exempt. So how much you had at the end of the year? 90 euros. Okay, 90 euros was. So in this case, you are going to pay the khums of the no, 100 euro, but 10 euro we took it out. We said this 100 euros are going to come back to your capital of investment, rents. Then the total wealth. So we're talking about, he started from 100 euro. At the end of the year, the total was 100 euro. not the income. No, the total with the income. All what he had was 100 euro. So now, from this 100 euro, 90 euro, 80 euros are his remaining, his saving. Khums is exempt. He paid the khums of it, okay? So 20 euros were spent. 10 euros, they went away. So that means in this 100 euro, you got income 10 euros. You got income. So now 90 euros. So your capital of investment was 80 because you spent 20, 10 for rents, 10 for equipments. Now you saw you have 100. So what does that mean? That means you have recovered the capital of investment which you paid rents. We say that's exempt. You don't have to pay the khums of it. So what about the other 10? Because I have 100 euro at the end of the year. I started with 100 euro. I spent 100 euro, 20 euros. So it's supposed to be, I'm supposed to have 80 euros remaining. Okay, 80 euros remaining. But I have 100 euros remaining. That means I was able to recover the 10 euros of rents and 10 euros of equipment. So he says 10 euros of rents, you're exempt. Okay, it went away. 10 euros of equipment, you have to pay the khums of it. Why? Because the equipments are there. The substitute is there. It's not gone away. So that's why you pay her. Yes, if the if the value of those equipments has gone down, okay, those equipments were 10 euros last, but now the market value is 8 euros. Okay, no problem. So 2 euros exempt, 8 euros you are going to pay the khums. Okay, so 2 euros, which the deficit value also, because it gone away. So anything goes away from your capital of investment, which was paid, khums paid, you can recover it from your income, and that will be khums exempt, to patch up your capital of investment and bring it back to as it was. So deficits are covered, rents are covered, but things which are available, they are not recovered. They are not recovered. Here, so now, so that was the bullet number 1. He found out his wealth was his wealth with the amount of 100 euro. Then he would pay the khums of equipments only, which are available, obviously, 10 euros. But the other other 10 euros, which is there, they are new because he has equipments. So they are considered equipments money, but no, since the equipments are there, pay the khums of it. You have the right, as we mentioned previously, to take the to recover the deficit also. ولا يجب إخراج خمس أجرة الدكان. We said you don't have to pay the khums of the rent of the shop because it was from the expenses spent in business to gain income. Remember, whatever you spend to gain income from the capital of investment is exempt, and you can recover it because it's paid normally. And similarly, the wages of the guard, the labor worker, okay, the people who are working, the amount pays to and the labor worker, وأجرة الحمال والضرائب, amount paid, government taxes. Yes, so in English is back and forth. So yes, the government taxes which you pay to the government, they're gone money. Okay, they're not going to come back. What's surqufliya? What is this surqufliya? Is it a curse or something like that? No. Sar is head. Qufliya, qufl, it's a Persian name. What does that mean? That means I have a shop. Okay, the shop has, I have a contract. I can pay the rent of my shop as long as I want. I have a 10 years contract. So there's a guy, he wants to take my shop, okay, as rent. So I will tell him, okay, give me 100,000 euro. He said, but the shop rent is 1,000 euro. I said, well, you want me to evacuate? Give me this money. I have the right. I have the right because you can't go to the owner because owner cannot kick me out. I have a contract. You want me to transfer my contract to you? Okay, You give me this much. If you're in desperate need of this shop, I have the right to ask you to give me 100,000 euro. The shop is, this is what happens. Sometimes the mu'mineen say, there's not enough material inside the shop which is worth of. They come to us and they say, is it halal? Well, this is circumflex. And if you want that shop desperately, and he's asking you, even if the shop was empty, you are paying him to evacuate the shop for you. So it's not your ownership. There's an owner. You are going to pay the rent of it. But you are evacuating. So he's paying you to evacuate. This is circumflex. Okay, in Arabic they call it khulu. So all these, like you pay for the circumflex, it's gone, like, unless if you are able to regain that. Okay, so إلى الحكومة والسرقفلية التي يدفعها للحصول على الدكان, the payment to get what did I say, the tax take over the lease. Okay, the amount paid to take over the lease of the shop, or the shop, lease of the shop, سرقفلية or khulu, and the taxes paid. All these expenses are exempt from khums. What does that mean? At the end of the year, you can recover these amount from your capital of investment, if paid from your capital of investment, and you will not be obligated to pay it. Okay. يدفع إلى الحكومة التي يدفع للحصول على الدكان. فهذه المؤن المستثنى من الربح, exempt. والخمس إنما يجب فيما زاد عليها. So if the khums was over these expenses, so you can recover basically your capital of investment if you spent to pay these, and you can recover it and then pay the khums of whatever is remaining. Now, as I mentioned, sarqufliya, the khulu, or the evacuation money. Now you got the shop from me. Now tomorrow, if you're going to sell this shop, you can also get this sarqufliya back from the third owner. So if it was a right, like many countries, they have rented house, okay, and they consider them the house of property. It's just sarqufliya. You have given them money that they have the leverage over the house. And once they leave, somebody has to give them the money so that evacuate. Otherwise, the owner cannot evacuate them, okay? The owner cannot kick them out. Why? Because they have an agreement, because they have paid this much amount. So as long as they stay, their contract of lease is renewed. And they have the right to lease it to someone else because they have kept a lot of money inside it. So that's why the owner backs off, says, okay, you can lease it to somebody else, get our permission, but you can take the money. So if this sarqufliya was like in some countries, in a way that it secures right for you to get it back, then you have to evaluate that and take the khums out of it because it's available. It's not gone. Sarqufli is gone, you can regain it from your recovery. If it's not gone, you have to pay the khums of it because it's your savings. Okay, it's like you have saved it in a bank or something, so you have saved it with somebody else. So that is your money you have purchased. So or the previous one paid to the owner, or anyone else had established a right to recover it. So if it had established a right to recover it, like it was recoverable for someone else who would lease the shop after him, so you can recover it from someone else who would lease the shop from you. Or the owner would return it like deposit. Many houses or many shops, you give deposit. So when you leave, the owner gives it back to you if there's no problem in the house. Then it would be obligated to estimate the value of that right, that you have the right to regain it, recover it, the sarqufliya, like 100,000 euros we paid at the end of the year, and pay the khums of it. How much is sarqufliya? Okay, so it is this much. Evaluated how much is worth of your house or your shop. If you lease it to someone else, how much will be? Will it be 100,000? Will it be more? Will it be less? So you evaluate that and you pay according to its market value. If there was increase from 100,000, okay? So otherwise you have paid from your capital of investment. فربما تزيد قيمته على مقدار ما دفعه. So might and the estimated value might be more than what was paid to gain the right of the lease, or less, or even equal to. So it depends. If it was more, then you pay the khums of it. If less, no khums. Equal, no khums. But it is secured. So what if, let's say my surqufliya was 50,000 euro, and I got benefits at the end of the year 50,000 euro. So will I khums it or not? This 50,000. If my 50,000 is secured, can be regained, then the 50,000 at the end of the year you pay, because I have the substitute which I paid from my capital of investment. I have it it has a value. However, in some countries, no, it's just you got the shop and that's it, your treasure. If that's the case, it's lost, then these 50,000, you don't have to pay the khums of it, add it to your capital of investment. So basically, what is this 20 or 25%? Let's say, excuse me. Let's say I have this book I purchase, okay? At the end of the year, I did not use it. So I have to pay the khums. How will you pay? Will you bring the scissor and cut the 20% of it and give it to Sayyid Sistani? Sayyid Sistani, this is the khums of my book. Or how many pages are these? Let me see. Yeah, well, 200 pages. How much is the khums of 200? Let's say 40 pages. So will I tear down these 40 pages, okay, and take it to the marja or wakil, tell them this is the khums of my book? No, that will be craziness. Technically, it's right, but then it doesn't have any value in it. And technically, in reality, it's craziness. So why would you tear this book? You said pay the khums of it. Yes. How can I pay the khums of it? You're going to pay the khums of its value in substitute. Okay. But the khums is inside here 20% like this, or 20 pages. The khums is inside this. Okay, you're going to pay the substitute. Okay, so this book was 100 euros. How much is the khums of it? 20 euros. Now pay attention. If you understood this, all the rulings are understood today. So that's why I've made this slide for you, so you understand. Why should I be paying khums 25% when khums is 20%? Is 1/5, khamsa khums. Why am I paying rubu', 1/25? 1/4, like 25%. Why am I paying extra 5%? I'll tell you why. Don't worry about it. This one, 100 euro. How much is khums? 20%. That means the value about 20 euros. Okay, so am I going to pay from this? No, I'm going to pay substitute, because the value of this book is 100. So I'm not going to tear this down. I'm going to pay 20 euros on behalf of this area. Okay, so now comes these 20 euros. These should be khums paid. Khums paid. So if it was khums paid, then you just give 20 euro to the marja. Sayyidina, this is 20 euros, the khums of this book. It is from their khums paid money of last year, whenever you had khums paid money. That's number one. Number two option, you have collected all your wealth at the end of the year. So this book, you had some cash money, you had some all the other things you collected. So there was about 500 euros as well. So 500 euros plus this book added to it. So now there are 600 euros in total. Okay, let's say 400 euros and you had this 100. So these are 600 euros in total. So when you take out 100 euro, combining the money with this book, 100 euro, what is happening? Your 400 euros are Khums paid. And among those 400 euros is your book. So that also is Khums paid because you're paying the Khums of money plus book. So whenever the money is with the material together and the money was more than the amount estimated to be Khums, estimated for the items, so you can pay the Khums of it. You don't need to pay 25%. So number one, what was? Khums paid from the Khums paid money. Number two, what was it? There is money with the Khum, with this book. That needs to be Khums. I combined it. 400 euros, this is 100 euro, 500. How much is the Khums of total? 100 euro. Pay 100 euro, finish, you're done. You don't need to tear the book down. That is number two. Number three, this book got lost, got deteriorated. I don't have it anymore. So what happens? The Khums, this, focus on this, is now on my shoulder. The Khums of this is now on my shoulder. So that is now like loan. And remember, loan payment is part of the Khums. It's not in my hand. Book got burned. The book got lost. The book got stolen. The book got deteriorated. It's not in my, I don't have that book. So that I can cut from it. It's not in my hand. So the whole, that Khums from the book has gone on my neck, my responsibility. So you pay 20 euro. Fourth option is that you are going to pay from the money which has not been khumsed. So you are going to pay 25%. What is the 25% for? 25%. What is an amount which you take the, it's a riddle now, a riddle time. What is an amount if you take the khums out of it, remaining are 20? 25. 25. How many fives are there in 25? 5 fives are there in 25. Take the khums of 25. You take 5 out, remaining are 20. 20 is the khums of this book. And 5 is the amount, if you take out, you will have 20 khums paid money. So 25 is how much is from 100? 25%. It is the rubu'. So rule of thumb, if you don't have any cash or any money to pay khums, and you have items at your home, rice, oil, dough, flour, whatsoever remaining, biscuits, it has value. So you need to pay the khums of it. So are you going to make 20% of oil and give it to, say, the Sistani's Wakil? Or they're going to take rice 20%. For your information, once upon a time, they used to do it. They used to give rice to the marja. They used to give flour to the marja. They used to give food items which are extra in their house. Okay, homes. But now, nobody does it. So what will you do? You are going to pay substitute. You don't have any money. Okay, you don't have enough money which can cover the khums of that item. So what you are going to do, and you don't have khums paid money, you bought a car or a house, whatsoever. So you don't have anything except a few amount. So what will we do here? Pay the quarter, khums of khums they call it, khums of khums. So the rice and the flour and the oil, all these kind of, calculate how much they are and just pay the 25%. 5% is, you take it out, remaining are 20%, which is the khums. So this is called khums of khums. That means khums. Like for example, my dress, I did not wear my dress for 1 year. Now khums is in my dress. So what will happen here? I can't cut like and make a mini mini thobe or mini dishdasha coming to my knees, and I give the Sayyidi Sistani, Sayyidina, this is the khums of my thobe. Technically, it's right. In reality, it's craziness, okay? It's craziness. Why would you tell him? So you will pay substitute, which is 25%. Or, as it is mentioned here, if you have item perished, let's say your dishdasha disappeared, lost, got burned, whatsoever. So now it doesn't have any value. So the khums has gone on your shoulder. So item perished and the khums became debt. Khums converted to loan. I have khums, I need to pay, but I don't have the payment of the khums. I have so many properties, but I need to sell them. So I tell the Sayyidi Sistani, Sayyidina, can you convert this to loan? So whenever I get, I pay. So once the Sayyidi Sistani says, okay, the khums has made a loan, then you just pay, have to pay 20% because it has gone on your shoulder. Or khums paid from already khums paid money. So these three cases, you pay 20%. But if not, then you pay 25%. Okay, now let's come back to our slide. Yes. I hope that is understood. We're going to apply that here. إذا حل رأس الحول, if the end of the year khums payday comes and he did not pay the khums, he did not pay, but so he's responsible for that. ثم دفعه, after that he started paying it, ولو تدريجيا, even gradually, من ربح السنة الثانية, from the income of the second year, لم يحسب ما يدفعه من المؤن. No, why didn't you pay last year? You see, it will not be considered from his living expenses. إلا مع تلف الربح السابق عينا وبدلا. Last year, where did your money go, which you are supposed to do khums and you did not pay the khums? If it's still there, you can't pay the khums and from the next year. You have to pay the khums first and then. So he says, no, it got lost. Okay, then we can pay because it has converted into debt on your shoulder. So paying debt, as we said, it is part of the khums, exempt from the khums. So if last year's money was available or its substitute, gold or something like that purchase, then you can, so if it was not there, you can exempt this year and you can pay khums without needing to pay the khums of the khums. But if that is available and you want to pay from this, you have to pay the khums of khums, 25%, because that is there. Again, I forgot to give you an example. Usually what happens, people, they have dollars saved somewhere, or euros, or gold. They need to pay the khums of it. They have 10 shekels of gold, 10 mints. 2 mints, they need to get it out. They don't want to get that out. They want to pay substitute. So this is what's going to happen. You pay the khums of khums, okay? You pay the 25% of its value. 20% is the khums, 5% is the khums of 20. When you take it out, 20% is remaining. So that is khums of khums. So basically, if you have it substitute, if you have those kind, you have $100,000, you don't want to break it, you want to use another currency and pay the khums, then this rule of 25 will happen. Either you pay from the khums paid money or pay the khums of khums. Okay, because you have gold there, you have dollars there, you don't want to break that amount. So if you, or you can't, it's in another country, you can't give khums from there. You want to go give khums from this country. Let's say your money was in United States and you need to pay khums there, but you can't. So you will pay substitute. Whenever you pay substitute, that chart for is it either khums paid or either khums of khums. Yes. وكذا لو صالحه الحاكم على مبلغ في الذمة. Same thing. The marja, religious authority, converted a khums to a loan. And now you have to pay. Now you have to pay the khums as loan. لم يكن وفاء مال المصالحة من أرباح السنة الثانية من المؤن. So that مصالحة, no, you can't consider that because you have money. As long as you have money, you can't exempt the khums from the next year's income. You have it. If it gets deteriorated, like we mentioned, the first thing, lost, perished, deteriorated, then yes, you can, then it's on your shoulder. Then you have to pay off your loan from the khums exempt money. So he says, إلا إذا كان عوضا عن خمس عين تالفة, unless if it was you did an agreement of the marja converted the khums into your shoulder as a loan because the item was perished, not available. In bold I have kept. However, if the replacement of the item to be khums was available, okay, from last year, and its khums was not paid, and its khums its khums was paid from the income of the next year before taking the khums out of it, like next year's income, then the khums of the item would also be considered from the profits of the next year. So that means you have to pay the khums of it. That is, thus its khums must be paid as well, as long as that item was not used for living next year, living expenses, okay, living needs. So therefore, double khums of the khums of the khums of the item and khums of the item. If it was not used for living. So if it's used for living, that's fine. You don't have to pay khums of the khums. But if you don't use it for living, just want to save, then you have to do khums of khums. Okay. When the payday, khums payday comes, and he found out some of the income he gained were profits. No, some of the profits were in the hands of other people. He had loaned out. And this is also different from Sayyid al-Khoi. Okay? So it's not in my hand. It's in hand of somebody. I've loaned it out. فَوَجَدَ بَعْضُ أَرْبَاحِهَا وَكُلَّهَا دَيْنًا فِي ذِمَّةِ النَّاسِ. They have to pay you back. فَإِنْ أَمْكَنَ إِسْتِيفَاؤُهُ وَجَبَ دَفْعُ خُمْسٍ. If you are able to get it back anytime you want, okay, because that's the thing. The many loans, many banks, they don't give you. You have a fixed deposit after certain time, so you can get it whenever you want. Or you have given to a person, he doesn't have anything to give it to you. So the loans are given either fixed time, or either the guy says, I can give you whenever you want. No, I don't want to keep it. I don't want to pay the khums of it. No, really, I can give it to you now if you want to. No, just keep quiet. Don't say anything now. Come after my date is done, after I've passed my date of the. So now this guy can give you the khums, your money back. So you have to pay the khums of it, even if you did not get it, because you are able to get it back. So the ability is there. If the ability was not there, that's something else. So he says, فَإِنْ أَمْكَنَ إِسْتِيفَاؤُهُ. If you are able to get it back, وَجَبَ دَفْعُ خُمْسِ. Then you have to pay the khums of it. But I don't have the money, but you are able to or not. وَإِنْ لَمْ يُمْكِنْ. If you are not able to, then what? Here Sayyid al-Khoi would say you don't have to pay the khums of it, because it's not under your possession now for a certain amount of time. But say this Sistani gives you two options. When you're not able to get it back, تخير. You have an option. أن ينتظر استيفاؤه. أن ينتظر استيفاؤه في السنة اللاحقة. You wait. Next year, if you get it, you pay the khums of it. فإذا استوفاه. So if he gets it back next year, أخرج خمسه. He will have to get the khums of it out, pay the khums of it. وكان من أرباح السنة السابقة, because it is from the income of the previous year. So this is, though you got it now, you had given it previous year, but it was with you. So is it like as if you have kept in the bank and you have to pay the khums of it in the savings or something like that. So it was like a saving. You gave it to somebody to use. So it's like a saving. فإن استوفاه أخرج خمسه وكان من أرباح السنة. So it will be for a previous khums due money. لا من أرباح سنة الاستيفاء. It was not this year's money. What does that mean? There's a technical thing. So it is from the past year's money. So pay the khums anyways. So if this was considered this year's money, this year's income, because I just got my money from last year given, I just got it this year. So some ulama will say, okay, wait until the end of the year. If it remains, pay the khums of it. If it doesn't remain, you don't have to pay the khums of it. Some ulama say, and I think if I'm not mistaken, Sayyid al-Khui had the same thing. You see, if somebody gives you your money back in the middle of the year, it will be considered for the income of the year you received. That means you pay the khums at the end of the year if it's remaining. If it is used, no khums. Sayyid Sistani, no. He gives you two options. One option is, if he gives you next year, then it will be from the income of the next year. That means next year, it will be from the income of the year you had it, you loaned it out. So anyways, you have to pay the khums of it. Anyways, because it's a khums due from last year. Sayyid al-Khui, no khums due this year, because this year you were able to have control. Sayyid Sistani, no, you had it before, but you were not able to take the khums of it out. So now you are able to get the khums out of it. So do it. You got it now. So that is the difference. Sayyid Sistani considers it income of last year because it was there. You saved it by loaning it out. Sayyid al-Khui, no, you loaned it out, you're not controlling it. So once you got it back, you got it controlled. It means like it's a new income coming into your year this year. So at the end of the year, if it's remaining, pay khums. No, no pay khums. That Sayyid Sistani, remaining, no remaining, pay the khums of it. And not at the end of the year, immediately, because you got it. فإذا استوفاه أخرج خمسه وكان من أرباح السنة السابقة. You take the khums of it, and it would be considered from the last year's remaining income. لا من أرباح سنة الاستفاء, not this year's income. So this is one option, say this Sistani gives you. Another he gives you, وبين أن يقدر مالية الديون فعلا. How much in reality these loans are worth of. فيدفع خمسة, same year. The first option I gave you, next year, whenever you get, after 3 years, 4 years, once you get, pay the khums of it. This he says, no, pay this year. Pay the khums of it this year. How much is your loan? 100,000 euro? Okay, pay 20,000 if you are able to. فيدفع خمسها فإذا استوفاها في السنة الآتية. Next year, if they give it back to you, كان الزائد على ما قدر من أرباح سنة الاستيفاء. So whatever extra, okay, will be the income of the remaining of the year of the regaining the loan. Okay, so he says here, I pay the khums of it. Therefore, if he got his loan money back next year, then the extra amount of khums paid over the estimated amount would be considered from the profits of the year he got his money back. Okay, so that 20% that he got 100,000. Okay, now 20,000 was paid last year. So 80,000 is khums paid. You see, in advance he paid 20,000. So 80,000 is khums paid, but he got 100,000. So this 20,000, which was substitute of the khums already paid, is going to be from the income of this year. So you will have to pay the khums of 20,000, which is 4,000 euro. Last one, khums. Now this is also a very important ruling. Once you get your income, khums is fixed on it. But the Islamic legislative system gives you some time. Okay, later on, okay, fix later on, pay the khums of it. Use it in your income, use it in your living expenses, this and that. At the end of the year, then pay the whatever is remaining, then you have to pay that. So here, since like I got salary 1,000 euro, the khums becomes fixed on it. So if I pay now, finish, my khums is paid. So my 800 is paid. Now I will be using from the 800 and it will be going down and down. But Sharia says, no, you don't have to do that. Yes, the khums is fixed on 1,000, but I am giving you the right, permission to use this 1,000. in your expenses, living expenses. And at the end of the year, pay the 20% of it, okay? Take out the 20% of whatever remaining. So if you pay the khums in the beginning, it's okay. But Sharia gives you some leniency. So this is what he says here, okay? يتعلق الخمس, the khums becomes obligated instantly as the income is gained, even though it is permissible to delay its payment as a precautionary measure. To use precautionary, not religious precautionary, no, your precautionary. Maybe you'll fall short in your money. If you pay the khums, maybe it will not cover your annual expenses. So the Sharia says cover your annual expenses. Then whatever remaining, because take precaution. Maybe if you'll pay khums now, maybe you will need, and you don't have that money. Those extra you paid, like 20,000 euro, if you pay 4,000 euro now, so you might need this 4,000 euro in the year. So take your time. At the end of the year, just so احتياطا للمؤونة, precautionary measures to use it in the living expenses. Therefore, if it was deteriorated and not used in the living expenses, let's say this 1,000 euro salary, you got it, it got deteriorated. Similarly, if used in extravagant, so it got stolen, you used it in luxurious things which are not suitable for you, or gifting or buying or selling in a way that gifting was meaningless, unnecessary, the buying and selling was not in accordance to his status, then the khums would not be exempt from all such. So that's why whatever you waste money, you have to pay the khums of it. Khums is on it. You don't say, I'm going to get rid of the khums money so that I don't have to pay the khums. Like many crazy people, they do that. Oh, let me buy this, let me buy this, let me buy this. Are you buying for your needs and necessity, or just buying to not to pay the khums? So no, so I don't want to pay the khums. You're crazy. You are going to get rid of all your 10,000 euro not to pay khums, instead of just giving 4,000 euro and secure your 6,000 euro. That's many times I see people, they do like crazy stuff. May guide them. I mean, it's really crazy. No, I'll have to pay the khums of it. So what is this, a burden? You have to get rid of it? A nasty wife, you want to get divorced, just get it out of your life? What is this? It's a blessed money. It's Allah blessed you with ni'mah income. So wait, don't, because if you put in extra just to get rid of the khums, you have to pay the whole khums of 10,000 euro, for 2,000 euro, 2,000 euro you have to pay anyways, because you used it not for your needs. So just pay 2,000 and keep that 8,000 secure. وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين.
Allahumma salli ala